my channel. Today I have a book haul for you. Yay! I haven't done one of those in quite a while, and that's because I don't buy as many books as I used to. I got 7 books and 4 mangas in the past 2 months. The Christmas Box by Richard Paul Evans. It's Richard Paul Evans' first book, and it's kind of a story he came up with for his kids at the time, Jenna and Allison. Jenna as in Jenna Evans Welch, the author of Love and Gelato. And it's a story of Richard Paul Evans and his family and their situation they're in, and then they meet this woman and they move in with her because she's really old, and basically it's a Christmas tale about the thing that's most important about Christmas. There are 2 more books in the series. Princess Sakura, 12th and final volume. It's set in the Heian period in Japan and centers around Sakura, who's a princess and who's supposed to marry the prince. And she has a secret because she is the ancestor of the moon princess Kaguya, and therefore isn't human and can become a really dangerous monster. And there are a lot of other dangerous monsters called Yoko that have been influenced by the moon people that eat human flesh. The Vegetarian by Han Kang. I really wanted to read this book because it centers around a woman in South Korea who goes vegetarian, but not because she just decides, hey, I hate meat, I want to go vegetarian, but because of something that is wrong with her. She has some kind of mental situation going on. It focuses around the people around her, how they'll deal with it. It's told from her husband's point of view, from her brother-in-law's point of view, and from her sister's point of view. Then a book that I already got rid of, and that is Homegoing by Yak Yazia. This book also sounded really intriguing because it's kind of a collection of short stories, kind of, but also a family drama, and it focuses around 2 family lines that come from the same mom, and it's centered in Africa. The one girl, Afia, becomes married to a British guy, and he's kind of involved with slave trade, and the half-sister of hers that she never met, Izzy, is a slave in said place. The People in the Trees by Hanya Yanagihara. I had to get this beautiful, beautiful hardback edition because just look at it. It looks so vibrant on the camera. I can't stop looking at it. It's just so, I loved it, and I really had to have this edition just because of the cover and because it looked so pretty and because I am a sucker for hardbacks. So I decided to pay more just to get it. I hugged it several times already. This book is about the Dr. Norton Perina, who goes to a kind of Indian tribe island, discovers that there is a tribe of people who don't age because they ate the flesh of a really special turtle. He does a lot of research on this topic and brings out a publication, I believe, and he gets the Nobel Prize for his discovery. But then there are certain accusations that he raped children, that he raped his adopted children, and he therefore gets into prison. And this book kind of is the product that he comes up with when he's in prison to kind of kill his time. Then I have 2 more mangas to show you. I got them together at Talia, and every time I'm there and I see a new Hirokoi volume, I just get it, and it's the 12th one this time. This is about Hiri, who is a really, really shy girl, and she's also really short. She's just 1.5 meters tall, and she's that shy that because of an accident she just doesn't come to school, or because she's just so scared, and then she finally can manage to go to high school, and there she meets this guy in her class, Yushin, who is half a meter taller than her. Because of getting in this class, she starts to change. The Detective Conan Shinichi edition bind-up by Gosho Ayama. It's, I believe, a German-only bind-up edition. Detective Conan focuses around the high school detective Shinichi Godo, who discovers a great mystery when he goes to a theme park with his friend Ranmuri and is caught by the man in black and is hit over the head, and he gets a poison that's supposed to kill him, but he isn't killed, but he becomes younger again. He becomes his 10-year-old self again and has to seek cover with his friend Ranmuri, but has to pretend to be someone else, so he becomes Conan Edogawa. The Devil of Nanking by Mo Hader. It focuses around two storylines. It focuses in present time in 1990 on Grey, who is really weird, and she goes to Tokyo to Shi Shangmin because he supposedly has a video of something that went down in Nanking in 1937 that has never come to light, but she has read about it and she needs to be certain, and she just wants to know the truth, and she wants to know if she's right or if she's just nuts. And then we have the storyline of Shi Changmin in Nanking when the massacre of Nanking went down. It's supposed to be a really dark psychological thriller and a really good psychological thriller, and I've never have read a psychological thriller, and I said it 3 times in about 30 seconds. Pompeii by Robert Harris. This book is centered around the historic event of Pompeii, of the eruption of the Vesuvius, and it's centered around Attilius. He is an architect and finds out that something is wrong with the aqueduct because there is no water coming, and he has to discover what is going on, and he gets into this whole mystery and finds out a secret that can destroy them all. The last manga I have is the first volume in Platinum End, written by Tsugumi Oba and drawn by Takeshi Obata. And it's centered around Mirai, who has lost his parents, who has lost his brother, who lives with his aunt and his uncle, both really terrible people who abuse him. Because he has nothing left in life, he decides to commit suicide after finishing middle school, but he is caught by an angel who seems to be his guardian angel, and this angel gives him gifts that are supposed to give him his hope back and that he finds his happiness in life, but it's not that altruistic. With getting these gifts, he's chosen to be a contestant to become the next god because the current god is tired of this, and there are 13 candidates who have to kind of, I believe, battle to death to become the next god. Bones and All by Camille De Angelis. This book is centered around Maren, who is a cannibalist, who can't help herself but eat people that grow too close to her, that love her too much, and I believe her mother is the only one who sticks to her, but then her mother leaves her and she has kind of to find her way in life, and it sounded so creepy and so eerie that I was really interested to see it. I know the kind of intention of the author behind this book already because she says this in her acknowledgements, and that's what seemed to bring it down for some people. So now that, because I know it, I hope I will still like it. So those were all the books and mangas I acquired in the last 2 months. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you soon with another video. Goodbye guys!